Hi friends, this is 𝗘ห์𝘴𝗶𝗀𝗃 from G-TEC Group of Institutions and welcome to G-TEC Knowledge Forum. Today, the technology that we are going to discuss is very special because it makes a lot of promises. One, it says it gives you a ROI, return on investment of 459%. It says your performance would hike by 430%. It says your data ETL, extraction, transformation and loading time to 60 times, 60x. And your customer affinity by 20%. Possible? Possible? Yeah. Then the most important point what they say is that you save millions of US dollars on your non-compliance issues. How is it practical? It is practical with something known as data fabric. So what is data fabric and why do we need this? Think of this, you, me, any organization, any business, even your mobiles have two identities. One, your digital identity, and the second is the data that you emit. Every data that we emit across to the network, to the internet has some kind of meaning, and this is where data fabric comes into play. It weaves all those data to have a meaningful fabric so that businesses can make meaningful decisions out of it. So how is it even possible? Because you know, I'm emitting my data through my mobile. I have some data in my laptop, I have something in mainframe, I have a cloud server. So how do we integrate everything using a single technology? Yes, data fabric is not a single technology, it's a group of technologies along with human interventions to get the data and make meaning out of it. Most importantly, the data is real time so that businesses can act just like that. They can make quick real-time decisions. And this is why data fabric is special. One, it has universal data access. Whatever be the kind of data, it can be even handwritten data. If there is some kind of human intervention, the machines can still relate data so that businesses can work around it. Second, it creates efficiencies, it creates enforceable policies, which means every data, even though we may not know the data abstract or maybe we may not know the schema of data, but still, it identifies the metadata from it, it extracts the data, implement policies along it so that only authorized people can access it. So what happens? It increases the overall efficiency of the business, reduces the time of integration, 70% less maintenance, 30% reduction in deployment time. That is the whole purpose of using data fabric. Now, it has a lot of benefits like real time, it's self-served, it's automated, it's secure, it's governed and integrated. This is why people are crazily after data fabric. Now, normally people ask, is data fabric a single software? Is it a single technology? I would say no, because data fabric is a group of technologies along with human intervention so that machines know which data to use, what are the relation behind it, and how this data helps business to make meaningful decisions. So it's technology plus human beings working together, shoulder to shoulder, hand on hand. Now, why do we do this? Why do we need so much of data? Think of this, when we started out, it was all like data was going very well with knowledge. Even that's the case for us. We had few books and we were up to that mark. Now we have internet, we know that we don't even know 1% of it. Now, in the last 7 years, the data consumption or the data emulsion has actually really rose to 9x times, which means on an average it was going on 4.4 zettabyte and this has grown to 44 zettabytes now. When I say zettabyte is 10 raised to 21. That's the kind of volume of data that we are speaking about now. Now, why do we need so much of data? Because we are not dealing all those data with our small brains, rather we are using AI, artificial intelligence to it. So when AI is there, we need to clearly collect data, we need to organize it, analyze it, infuse and integrate it so that businesses can take meaningful decisions. Now, hundreds of benefits are there. Still, I would say few of them. It fuels your business, it accelerates the value that you give to your customers, it empowers you with timely data, real-time data, it saves a lot of money and time. Now, there is also one process where almost all the data or all the business processes are so optimized so that your data is clearly visible to the people who really needs it. And most importantly, you comply to the rules. Very recently, I read a report saying that 4% of the company's turnover is being put to fine because of many issues including GDPR non-compliance. So to tackle all those things, we can use data fabric to the best. Now these are all companies who use data fabric as a huge technology, and these are companies who have technologies which works with human beings to address the data fabric requirements. It includes SAP Data Intelligence, Oracle Coherence, 𝗗𝗏𝗏, or it can be 𝗘know, it can be Talent Data Fabric, Startup, IBM Cloud Park. There are a lot of organizations who help this technology to excel or to reach these technologies to the users out there, including you and me here. So SAP is one of such organizations. SAP Data Intelligence, Oracle Coherence, HP is 𝗗𝗏𝗏, 𝗘know, Talent, Startup, IBM Cloud Pack, to which I am a fan, and then Hitachi Lumada. So these are all technologies which are already in market and helping people to leverage the best out of data fabric. Now global data market, it is all, it's a common sense, because every day we are using more and more data, right? So if we are using more data, obviously it is obvious that we'll be using technologies to manage it. So data fabric market is going to grow like anything. It has an average CAGR of 23.8%, and it is set to only excel out of it. Now this is something which we really need to understand and learn, and most importantly adapt to, because data fabric is going to be with us like the pandemic out there. So welcome to the future, and the future is now. Thank you.